Alright, so this science experiment is to show what we can expect to happen if we dump chemical-laden wastewater from the PR Springs mine into unlined test pits. Now, in this science experiment, you can see different levels of rock, each representing one of the aquifers underneath PR Springs. All 7 aquifers have a name, and they have been described in the Utah Geologic Survey of 1999 of groundwater resources in Grant County. Specifically, these are the recharge area for the aquifers is in the booklet. That's specifically where this mine is proposed. That's indicated in the abstract that it says the recharge to Grant County aquifers is primarily originating in the booklets. Well, let's take a look what we might anticipate to happen if we take wastewater and dump it into unlined pits at PR Springs. Now, as I'm entering the water into the unlined pits, you can see that the water is entering into the aquifers. A lot of the water is trapped into the upper aquifer. This is a sandstone aquifer that's used for drinking water at Moab. So most of Grant County's drinking water, as indicated in the 1999 Utah Geologic Survey report, this is available on the internet, and it shows all of the aquifers within Grant County, and there's 7 of them. The recharge area is occurring right up in the book cliffs at PR Springs. So when we entered water into the unlined waste pits, it has come into the first aquifer. Now water is also coming through fractures, and this occurs in actual aquifers just like it does in this little test. The water has built up and stayed here, but some of it is penetrating through cracks and through the pores in between the other smaller rocks. And the water is actually coming all the way through the aquifers. And in our example now, it's ready to be drank down Moab. So what this science is to show that if we don't want to drink the pollution from tar sand mining in Moab, then we cannot dump wastewater into unlined storage pits up at PR Springs.